Check it out. Check it out.
He's locked in.
Yeah, check it. Hot damn black America again. Think Cassandra Bland as I'm staring in the wind. The color of my skin, they comparing it to sin. The darker it gets, the less fair it has been. The hate made, I inherited from them. But I ain't gonna point the finger. We got anointed singers like Nina, Marvin, Billy, Stevie. Need to hear them songs sometimes to believe me. Who freed me? Lincoln a Cadillac, drinking a battle raps. Or is it Godspeed that we travel at? Endangered in our own habitats. Them guns and dope, man. Y'all can have it back. As a matter of fact, we them lab rats. You built the projects for, now you want your hood back. I guess if you could rap, you would express it too. That PTSD, we need professionals. You know what pressure do. It makes the pipes bust from schools to prison, y'all. They trying to pipe us to your political parties, invite us instead of making voting laws to spite us. You know, we from a family of fighters, fought in your wars and our wars. You put a nigga in Star Wars, maybe you need two. And then maybe then we'll believe you. See black people in the future. We wasn't shipped here to rob and shoot ya. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women are created equal, including black Americans. Yeah, that's black America again. I'm gonna do another verse for me. Check it out. Check it out. From the same thing. Check it out. Keep that beat roll. Yo, we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Trayvon will never get to be an older man. Black children, they childhood stole from them. Robbed of our names and our language. Stole again. Who stole the soul from black folk? Same man that stole the land from cheap black smoke and made the whip crackle on our back slow. Made us go through the back door and raffle black bodies on the slave blocks. Now we slave to the blocks, cause on them we spray shots. Leaving our own to lay in a box. Black mother stomach staying or not. We kill each other more than the cops. I wish the hating would stop. We are at war and a battle with us. I know that black lives matter. Do they matter to us? These are the things we gotta discuss. The new plantation, mass incarceration. Instead of educate, they rather convict the kids. As dirty as the water in Flint the system is. Is it a felony or a misdemeanor? Maria Sharapova making more than Serena. It took Viola Davis to say this. The roles of the help and the gangsters is really all they gave us. We need Avas, Ta-Nehisi's and Cory Bookers. The salt of the earth to get us off of sugar and greasy foods. I don't believe the news or radio stereotypes we refuse. Brainwashed in the cycle to spin. We write our own story, Black America again.
Oh.
What is good, my people? We are live back again with another live broadcast on the forecast. What's going on, Cassidra? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear. How you doing today?
I am good. Everything is everything. I am good.
Yeah, that's
How are
good.
you?
That's good. Oh, I'm here. Every day, like you say, every day is a good day. So I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, that's a
Shouts
good
out to
thing.
Matron in the building too. Appreciate you coming through, Matron.
Welcome.
All right. Now, consider I do got a lie. I probably went overboard. I don't know if we're gonna get through all of it, but it's some interesting stuff that I want to show you, and I guess we'll see where it takes us. So
All
you
right,
ready?
let's go. I'm ready.
All right, all
Absolutely.
right. So we're gonna start it off with a little bit of, it's not history, but I want you to check this out.
Unbeknownst to the homeowners, someone had come on our property and taken pictures of our home.
It's a 171-page document you need to read. It was all black homes, and I say, they have redlined our neighborhood.
Everybody has always maintained their homes, did the best that they could to maintain their homes. So it was really upsetting.
And transparency is not happening here.
I don't even get a phone call, I don't get a letter, and the next thing I know, my property is just listed as blighted.
It's going to destroy this community. I think that's what it was intended to do.
It's all about the money.
They would give us pennies and they would make millions off of it.
essentially erase the history that this city was built on.
I never thought that I would see the end of this community.
If they get what they want, I imagine it would destroy us.
That's a problem. That is absolutely a problem, and it's unacceptable.
We're not giving in. We're not giving up.
We're not going to move, and we're not for sale.
And there's a scripture in Proverbs of the Black residents.
My bad. So you see this black town called Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Now this was in 2023, mind you, right? This is not a new thing that's going on, a new phenomenon, but um you this was a historically black town, right? Who got has skipped over. Um of course it ain't gonna play the video now, but all right.
Development catering to tourists. State law says you can't take people's homes to give to developers, but the town is trying to get around the law by declaring without any basis that the neighborhood is a slum or blighted.
When we were informed or found out about the urban renewal development and what the city of Ocean Springs had planned, we were angry, we were upset, and we were hurt.
The blight designations provide the legal basis for the redevelopment plan. Under Mississippi law, the property owners only had 10 days to challenge the designations. But due to the town's secretive process, home and business owners missed the deadline and instead found out their properties had been labeled blighted months after it happened. Sam Washington is the trustee of a church that is the cornerstone of the neighborhood.
We have members who are going through, the fear of losing their properties. So if the church don't stand up for what's right, then, who else will they be able to look to?
Well, that's a good question. But that's another topic. But what you think about that? So you see the city is trying to redevelop the area, and really they're just trying to take the property from these black folk. What you think about that, Cassidra?
That's nothing new. Why are they shocked? The lady said, "Oh, we're hurt and shocked." Why? Why? You should understand and know by now how they operate. That's nothing new. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. So that's what I think about it. It is what
No,
it is.
that's all facts. Well, you get the point. It's nothing new, right? So
New under the sun. They're gonna always be demons and devils. They're gonna always do devils and devils. They're gonna always have that behavior. That's never gonna change for them, ever. And we'll say that those are their best friends. That's very questionable. How
yeah,
are those friends? When you can be on their boat and they can murder you on their boat, and they never get the boat never is pulled over or pulled in to be because I'm white and I say so. You had a whole tape that you heard happen on the tape. You heard the whole murder on the tape, and they said, "Oh, that's AI." Be it. You know damn well that tape was real. But I'm white and I say so. I'm gonna act like it, and I'm gonna get away with murder. But I'm gonna tell you what, all of their asses should come. And I am not like, oh, I'm not, for it negative happening to them. I'm for justice, period. And if black folk have the justice on their own, then you have to do what you got to do. You can't get them white. You can't get the justice system to be honest and hold people accountable. Then you have yourself. And I rest with that.
very true. And and like even all of this
That needs
stuff
to
it
be,
stems
you know what?
mm,
But that needs to be a topic that we talk about. How automatic they say is true. Don't hear nothing else black folk got to say. Them boys came and said we didn't do it. They went with it. They said they didn't do it. Oh, really? So we don't go with that, even though we heard a whole tape that said they did. But okay, I rest.
yeah, very true, very true. And all of it is tied together, and one part of it is us building communities first of all, first and foremost, so that we have this protection for ourselves. But even when we talk about creating legacies, like we originally called like what we were doing, um like conversations like this, we got to get back to it. I ain't gonna stick on it today, but we got to get back to it because we'll touch on some of what you're talking about.
Have this conversation about the Black median wealth household and the white median wealth household. Federal Reserve already.
Yo, what's going on, Karma 804? Shouts out to Karma 804 in the building.
Well,
Appreciate you.
I have this conversation about the Black median wealth household and the white median wealth household. Federal Reserve already put out an article. The white median household is, guess what, 285,000. Please, anybody take a guess what the Black median household is. Any guess?
I don't like the number you gave before.
Okay, thank you. That was close. It's right in between, y'all. It's 48,000. Okay, 48,000 compared to the white household, which is 285,000. We're not talking about something that happened in a year, 2 years, 3 years. We're talking about systemic economic racism. Okay, that is in every household, and we can attest to these because the numbers keep staggering every single year. When you don't start at the same starting line, then this race is bigger than us. It's bigger than one presidency. It's a
Now, you see that, Cassidra, we talk about this stuff all the time, and I like how you used to talk, how you talk about if you have a skill or something, learn how to profit off of that thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
and keep it in your neighborhood.
yeah.
Keep it, support your own. Keep your money in your own pockets. We've made everybody rich except ourselves. This right here, this year, we've seen us come up and support our own stuff. Now you see what we can do. So I hope they continue it, and not go backwards. But it's been time for us to do this. Why is it 2026 when we start? That's crazy to me. We've been doing this. Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about this in the 70s, right? And it's 2026 and we're just doing it. What's wrong with us? So you can't blame white folks. You can't blame for everything. We gotta take some of this for ourselves right now because we knew what to do. Because Dr. Claude Anderson told us in the 70s what to do, and we sat up there and ignored that man. Now he damn near dead. Now we're trying to come around and do what he told us to do in the 70s. That's crazy. We asked for punishment. That's our stuff. We can't keep blaming them because we know better. When you know better, you do better. And go ahead, I rest.
Yeah. I definitely don't know no better,
We should.
Um,
We've been around them long enough to know.
but look,
When you're
this is Negroes here. While communities constantly
When you're
destroyed
black,
and
you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
you see they
When you're black, you're
no matter what we do, right? They're gonna always be there. You know what I mean? To try to intrude or destroy it or dismiss it and whatnot. You see that,
But we
Cassandra? I
allow
know
it.
you probably ain't got no thoughts on that, but
But we allow it. We allow it. Who invited her to the barbecue?
mm,
We always invite them. And then we say something when they act like they act when they act Karenish. Is that a word, Karenish?
yeah,
We allow it though.
they act like who they are. They be thinking I'll be lying, but I'm gonna show you something later. Like matter of fact, all right, Cassandra, we gave them enough time, so all right, let's get into it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, first
Let's
of all,
do it.
to me, this is good news, right? Because Um, the weakness that black people have is like it's so irritating to me that it almost like it's depressing, you know what I mean? And to see like grown black people to say this. Now, to me, this is a good thing here, right? So here, Donald Trump was like, oh, I don't know if this is true or not, but he was like, he's gonna dismiss all black soldiers from the military. I hope it is true. Let's hope this is true because we need our
I
own damn
hope it's
soldiers.
true. So then that I hope it's true. I'm praying it is true because guess what? Stop fighting for your enemies. Let their asses get out there and get their asses
Thank you.
handed to them like they're getting their asses handed to them in Iran, wherever. Because both times they got their asses handed to them. So go ahead, retire all of them, give them their money, retire them, so that therefore we can create our own army, our own security, and do for self. I hope so. I pray that it's true because that's the only way that black folk will wake up. Somebody got to force you to wake up. If white folk don't force black folk to wake up, we in trouble. Period.
And
They
even
got to
then,
be
we're gonna
forced
fight.
to do for self. Yeah, each other,
We're gonna fight to be a part of
each
it.
other. Man, but go
Mm.
ahead, I rest.
All right, let's see what the Great White Hope is talking about. What is the new white
What
Jesus?
you call it,
We're not
great
going
white?
to seek.
What you?
The new Great White Hope.
We're not going to seek them. We're not going to try to recruit them because they're black. In spite of the fact that they're qualified.
We not mad.
In spite of the fact
We not
that they
mad.
have a specialization, a skill set that is wildly needed to put this into action. And
Do we
as I
understand the
talked
greatness?
about in a previous video, the makeup of the military is just about 50-50 white and then minority groups.
You're saying non-white, like
Asian.
everybody else.
He think he hurting somebody. Ain't nobody hurting black folks. That's God doing. That's God doing black people a favor. Then they gonna get their asses toe up, and then they gonna come back to black people. We sorry. Can you help us? No, we cannot. So this is he doing us a favor. So why we mad? Go ahead. We don't even know when we being blessed.
Great White Hope,
Your children, the one gonna be saved from this. Your children gonna be the one that ain't gonna have to go to war and get their arms tore off and blown off for white folk. Thank him instead of being mad at him. Why would we be mad? This is a blessing in disguise, for real. Come on now. Just like the drugs, when them doctors wouldn't prescribe fentanyl and opiates to black people, that saved us again. Do we understand when devils bless black people? We don't even understand. We don't even get it. That was a blessing for us. Why we get mad? But go ahead. I'm praising God for it. I hope he
Hey,
do. I
listen.
hope he send all the asses out of the service.
Hey, listen. I'd be like, yo, they'd be like, thank you for your service. I can't say you ain't serving me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got
You ain't
no.
serving me
You ain't getting
nothing.
me no oil. You ain't getting me no land or nothing like that, or no.
Exactly.
In fact, you're
And what
probably
do I
doing it to
care?
other black groups and stuff. So, and so
Exactly.
I'm like, hey, you know, like they used to say in the movies and all that stuff. A black man ain't got no place in the white man's military. Well,
You're right. We don't.
they ain't listening. They ain't listening to me. So I'm gonna let the Great White Hope tell them,
You
Cassidra.
are right. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald.
White
Go
Jesus.
ahead. Okay.
I
That
might.
show is who they God is, ain't it?
They need to put his picture next to Bill Clinton, I guess, you know.
They love to serve themselves. Okay, go
Roughly
ahead.
50-50. I think it was 49.6% black and Latino, black and brown folks, right? Here's
Put them all out.
the article. The Army and other service branches are abandoning recruiting efforts at a prestigious black engineering event this week, turning down
Thank
access
goodness.
to a key pool of highly qualified potential applicants amid President Donald Trump's purge of diversity initiatives in the military.
Praise God.
Until this week,
Hallelujah.
Army recruiting
Give him
command
another
had a
term out this joint.
long-standing public partnership
Hey,
Black
we need to.
Engineer of the Year Awards, or BEYA, an annual conference that draws students, academics, and professionals in science, technology, engineering, and math, also known as STEM.
Thank you,
But you
Jesus.
know how
We
screwed
gotta
up you
thank you,
got to
Lord.
be that somebody that will get mad at this, like, oh, how could you
Oh
not let me
yeah.
serve in an army that's built for my own destruction? This is BS. I need to be a part of this army. Like, y'all be mad. Like,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
crazy.
We will fight for this right here. We will go to marching for this right here. When he's saving your life, you'll go and fight against
Saving
somebody
your
saving your
life.
life. Ain't that the biggest dummy? Ain't that crazy?
It didn't save more
He's
lives than
trying to
Bill
save
Clinton with
you.
this one thing right here.
Exactly. He's trying to save y'all life, and y'all finna fight this fool because he's saving your baby's life. Y'all some damn fools. If I see your asses out there marching, I know something. I bet not see one black person out there marching against this. Not one.
Damn.
Go build your businesses. Go build your businesses. They gonna need you. Trust me, they gonna come back for you. Like they always do. They don't never do nothing without black people because they gonna get their asses handed to them like they always have. And what did they do in the Civil War? They came after black people. Hey y'all, we need y'all to help us, and we'll free you. After, didn't they tell them that? And what happened? They enlisted and they kept their asses in service.
Lied. Yeah, they lied.
You know you can't trust them demons. So go ahead, fight against this one. You're gonna put your own children at risk because that fool is a warmonger. He's a warmonger, and that's all he think about is fighting. So let him send his own children out there. What y'all mad about? And Khalid Muhammad said, "Why the babies? Let them send their children out there. They voted for that fool. Let the Congress send their kids. Let the senators send their kids. Let all of Ocean Springs send their children. Please. Now, who gives a thing on? Because you don't get mad because you can't fight for these crackers who putting your children on the front line. Oh, stupid. Go ahead. Y'all made me mad thinking about how many people gonna go against this bill. You done made me mad, forecast. How many black folks gonna be out there marching? I want to
Well,
put my child up. I wanted my child to go in there and kill I want to kill my child. You just stupid fool. Go ahead. Big dummy.
well, yeah, there's a lot of lost souls out
The
there.
event,
I'm
which
trying to save them.
takes place in Baltimore. Oh no!
All right.
That's
doing us a favor.
Hey, yo.
All right.
Color
Let's
anymore. And I think we're taking this way too far.
Imagine being able to do.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I totally agree. Go
Trump
ahead and
doesn't
get all
want
they
to
kids.
stand next to female officers, especially black female officers, according to the New York Times. So Pete Hegseth had 4 women, including 2 black women, removed from the promotions list. Not only is this highly unusual, but it may not even be
And it's
legal.
crazy because the least person that'll probably smoke them would be a black woman, even though they should be the highest candidate, probably. You know what I mean? But they be the least likely to do it. Well, probably the black male will be the least likely to do it out of cowardice. But
yeah,
same difference.
That's
Hegseth
more like
had been
more
pressuring
the
Secretary
corrupt. No,
Yeah.
black males. Because ain't no black man standing up to these crackers now. I'm sorry, I ain't seen one yet that's been, man enough to stand up against. Because this stuff, what's happening right now, we could stop this any time, any minute. But the hangings and stuff, all we have to do is do one of them, and I guarantee you all this shit will stop. Remember when Lucius was sheriff? What happened? They went after Lucius. What did he do? They disappeared, and that shit stopped. Right?
It stopped.
Do unto
It
them.
stopped.
Do unto them. All you gotta do is do one, and I guarantee you, and call it suicide, and I guarantee you, shit will hit the fan. They'll stop. Just do one. That's all you gotta do. One.
Suicide by a black person.
Suicide. Suicide. Period. They've been suiciding us.
Yeah.
Every so many days, you come up with one, and they say, "Oh, it's suicide." And you had a black sheriff that even said it. Oh yeah, it was suicide. Oh really? Okay, so you on their team. I got you. Let's go get your son and then call it suicide. How about that? This shit can be
Yeah.
stopped any minute. So when y'all get ready, go get one of them boys that was on that boat, lynch their asses up, do the same thing to them, and then let's see what happens. Let me see. You call it suicide, what we gonna call it? It's suicide then, right? Still. We can't call some suicide and then the others not. It's all suicide. Why are we investigating? Why are we doing any of it? I guarantee you
Well,
they will handle it different. But I rest. Go ahead.
well, now check this out, right? Speaking of black soldiers, right? Let's check out the. I want you to see this, Cassidra, because this one kind of pissed me off. I ain't even watch it the whole way through. First of all, the brother talking is already blowing it, but look at what happened though. I hope I got the right one.
Of black children. And
Would be a very great word. Let's get into it.
girl, tell me why there's a video circulating of a group of black children in an apartment complex who
I don't
told
seen
their
that
Latino
stupidity.
neighbors to stay
I've
inside
seen that
because
stupid
ICE
shit.
was in the complex looking for immigrants. They went outside with water guns, water balloons,
And fought the
buckets of
ICE for them.
water,
That's the
water,
biggest.
everything, and started spraying. They started spraying the ice.
Should have
Now,
whooped
this,
him.
huh? What you say?
I would have whooped my child. I would have beat his
Yeah.
ass. Why are you out there fighting folk that don't even like you? But see, let me tell you something. That right there show you how we parent. Because if we had been parenting right, we wouldn't have said nothing. We'd have kept our asses in the house. Our kids would have been right there in the house. They would have known better. But see, this is how we parent. And you have people in the comment section saying, "Oh, good job, good job." I'm like, "No, y'all some damn fools. What you out there for? Saving people that don't even like you." I seen that right there. Why are you saving people that don't like you? Why are you risking your life for people that don't like you? You won't fight for yourself, but you'll go fight for some damn Mexicans? Are you serious? But then when they come after you, you'll tell yourself, "Oh no, we're not going out there." But you just went out there for Mexicans, but not yourself. This is how stupid things, how ridiculous we getting. At what point do you wake up and smell the coffee? Why are your children out there in the first place?
Smell the blood.
And you have black folk, they was excited about this. Oh my God, look, no, no, that's stupidity. You won't even fight for yourself, but you'll go fight for some Mexicans. Are you serious? Do you think they would have done that for you? They don't even like you. They would have handed you over to ICE. This is what's bothering me right here. When I see stuff like this, this is our parenting style. We fight for everybody but yourself. And then be glad when people, "Oh, they rooting." No, that's stupidity. Stop rooting bad behavior. That's not good. Go do that for yourself. Go free your own communities. I rest. Go ahead. It's pissing me off.
Piss me off too.
Have y'all seen this
Goofy.
shit?
Fighting for them.
This is
They don't even
awesome.
like you.
This is the best thing that I've seen in a long time. This is
Hate
Ain't
to
that
say it,
something?
Cassidra. This might have pushed us
Ain't
back to
that
like
something?
215 years now. Not
Ain't
gonna
that something? Ain't that something? This is the best thing I've seen in years. Then you a damn fool. If that's the
use a
best thing
damn
you done
fool.
seen. You a damn fool.
Lord, have mercy. We're
This
some
whole
fools.
generation. Let me tell you something. Everybody out there, all them kids, their mamas ruined them. The daddies too. I'm not putting it on mamas. This is showing you how we parent. And these kids are good for absolutely nothing. You'll fight for somebody else's freedom, but won't fight for your own. What is that saying? This is sad. You should be up here crying because this is how you parented.
It only get worse from here, Cassidra. It only get worse. And,
Man, y'all better
I
not
got
act.
too much stuff that we ain't gonna make it through the all of it.
Well, hey, I'm safe, so y'all go ahead. I'm gonna try to be quiet. I'm safe, so y'all keep on fighting. Keep hope
Oh
alive, honey.
man.
'Cause we gonna show need it. Cause what they getting ready to do, they all asses, y'all gonna need it. Go ahead, keep hope alive.
Oh man.
one of the reasons why I love black people. Love black
Mm-hmm.
people. This takes
Probably a white girl
bravery, this
talking like
takes
that.
guts, especially when these young people are risking the police coming out there. And we all know how the
Ain't that
police
something?
would act,
Ain't that
shooting
something?
first and then probably just running the fuck away. So
Ain't that something?
you guys are
Hope
awesome in this
I
video. I
hope the
love
last
Ain't that
knife
something?
each
wound
and
in your
every one
back
of
has
you, with
healed up
the
before
exception of
it happens.
fucking
So
Gestapo agents who are soaking ass wet. This gives me life.
You
Girl,
right, fight for them
tell
crackers.
me
You
why
right, fight for
there's a
them that don't like you. You right. Go ahead and fight for them. So
let's
let
do it.
ICE come after your black ass and see how many Mexicans be out there to save you. See, they got to see it. They got to see to believe it. And I don't understand why you got to see it to believe it. Because look at the history of this country. Look at the history. Have anybody ever fought for you like this? Anybody? How many crackers fought for Carmela when they know that boy did self-defense? How many? How many is fighting for Nolan right now, knowing that had the video? You got the video. How many crackers fighting for him? How many Mexicans fighting for him? Oh, okay, I rest my case right there. None. Because they don't act a fool and fight for you and come against their own to come out to fight for you. But you're going to go out there and risk your life. And if that had been one of my children, I'd have beat their ass while they was out there trying to fight ICE. But then you can't even do that because this is what you taught him. You taught your child this. You fight for everybody else's freedom except your own.
Yeah, they got to be themselves first.
50-50. Exactly. That's why you got so many in the military. 50-50. Why is it 50-50? It shouldn't be 50-50. It should have been 10%, maybe 5% black.
Yeah, first
and the rest
rifleman
white.
in
Let
them.
them fight. Exactly. Candace Owens, take her children. Candace Owens, take her. Because they love America. Take every Negro that's a coon, like Tatum, Brandon Tatum. Take him out there. Take every coon out there that you can. Because then you're going to do us a favor. You're going to take them out before we get to them. But I rest. This is ridiculous.
I can't say too much, Cassidra. That's why I just waited till you was here.
It's ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
So look, watch
you
this,
want to
right? Speaking of that army, you know, that we could use. You know,
in June. Gillum was arrested in Destin, Florida in April.
Check this out.
Version of justice. Just watch.
The man accused of planning to attack a New Orleans festival has been released from custody.
Yeah, a grand jury declined to charge Christopher Gillum with terrorizing back in June. Gillum was arrested in Destin, Florida in April. An arrest affidavit shows Gillum's family and friends say he was planning to travel to New Orleans for the sole purpose of killing black people. In a statement, AG Liz Murrell says the charges were declined because Gillum was arrested in Florida and never made it to Louisiana.
So there are problems here with where this conduct happened, with what level of proof existed as to his mental.
And now he wrote it. He admitted all of this stuff
of the possible crime
and caught him with weapons and stuff.
Hold on. Forecast. Put it on pause. Did you got? I want you to show his picture one more time. Show his picture. So when he comes to your neighborhood, you can do what you need to do. That's who you need to take care of. Because he's coming. Because they already gave him permission to. Look at his picture and get your leaf blowers ready. Because he's coming. And you be ready. Because they already gave him permission. Look at his picture real good. Because he's coming. Okay, I'll rest. Have a great day.
Yeah, he was caught with guns. And I guess he didn't get there because he got pulled over or something.
And they let him go. Let him go. So New Orleans, Anthony, he coming. He coming.
Yeah, he might not go out of town this time.
Yeah, I got it. He got it. He coming. Okay.
All of that probably combined to lead this grand jury to the conclusion that there was not a probable cause, not enough evidence.
Gillum's attorney tells us in part the reports about a threat to the people of New Orleans were, quote, unfortunate and inaccurate. The reports he says are inaccurate about a festival in New Orleans being targeted came from a Florida County Sheriff's Office when they arrested Gillum.
Now, Florida deputies were able to track Gillum through the flock camera system that we've been hearing a lot about. Although that system can be used to stop it.
All right. They can't tell who's been hanging who? Okay. We got a flock camera system forecast. Why aren't they using that system to see who's hanging these black people?
No, that's not what it's for. It's for when
But
Negroes cross the street in the middle of like jaywalking and stuff. That's what it's for.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just wonder why they don't use that same system to track down those people that's hanging them black people that's committing suicide. Okay. But that's okay. He's coming. Y'all be ready. New Orleans, be ready. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, I ain't say nothing.
Oh, okay.
So I want you to see this, right? Because now we got to have that conversation, you know.
And the savior. I would be
point in time. Let's get into it.
To be in the world.
Oh, my bad.
Because black people are nobody's bodyguard at this point in time. Let's get into it.
Come on, girl.
How in the world are we to be the villain and the savior? I would be oblivious to myself to not bring it back to slavery because they still view us as their mammies. like Tally stated, we had to feed your kids from our breast and we were not allowed to feed our children. You still view our children as thugs when they're children. And you want me to view your child as what? What exactly do you want me to view?
Why the babies?
While you view mine as a thug before he can even speak. So I have an issue with that, because how in the world are we to be the villain and the savior? It's like we don't know what area to put Black women in, but somehow you conveniently as white people know exactly who can save you in your moment of need. This just takes me back to the point that white people, they always know exactly what's going on and they always act like we don't know. And a lot of women under that post, white women, stated that this is true. So this is not make believe. I did some real digging and they said, I absolutely do tell my child, if they get lost, go find you a Black woman. So how are we the villain and your savior? We are exhausted. Don't tell little Timmy to come to my house. I will call the police because he's a little thug and he shouldn't be around people that he is not kinfolk to. Seriously.
You know what's crazy? Imagine, one of our children going to their house saying, hey, I'm lost. If they just knock on the door, it's a chance that they may get killed.
Ree, let me give you, no. You don't have to imagine, Ree. This has already happened. A Black boy went to a white neighborhood and knocked and asked for help and he was shot and killed. Please ask me, did he get convicted of murder? He did not. I'll answer that for you. So not even just that, a Black woman went to ask a white man for help as well, and she was called a monkey and he told her to get off her yard. There's so many other cases. I don't remember them all because it's too many to remember. So stop. I think white women, they don't understand, and this is what I'll talk about. We view the white woman as so fluffy. Oh my God, she can't help herself. But we view the Black woman as she's strong, she got it, she's gonna take care of it. That is dangerous. That is a dangerous rhetoric and it's exhausting. And white women, please stop doing that because you're putting too much on.
White bitches can't help it. So the most dangerous species to exist.
Why is it that white people keep telling their children to, if they're ever lost or in danger, to find them a Black woman to help them?
Because you know who gonna save democracy at the end of the day, Cassidra?
Exactly. Black women.
92%.
And just wait till the midterms come. Just wait. We're going to prove a point midterms. Just watch. You're going to go right back to them Democrats who ain't never done nothing for your Black ass. You're going to go right back to them. Right back like you forgot your history. We need to do a history thing on the Democratic Party forecast. We need to show Black folk where that party came from. Where did it come from? Who would they call it first? Can we do that? Let's do that next time. We need to help them understand, where did the Democratic Party come from and what have they done for Black people since they've been in existence, besides change their name. They changed their name several times. But what have they done? And I want you to pull one video that they've done, one thing for Black people, just one, out of all the years they've existed, just one thing, just for Black people, who give them all of their vote, all of their time, all the time. I rest. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's my request for the next show.
Okay, we could do that.
Next show.
Okay?
Okay?
Yeah, we could do that.
I just want
All
people
right.
to see this party that y'all go out your way to vote for have done nothing for Black people, ever. They've done everything for immigrants. But that's the story of another day. Come on.
Yeah. Well, you gotta save democracy, Cassidra. So you
Yeah,
gotta
we got
catch your
to.
flight to
We
get back
always,
here.
always. That's what the mayor of Chicago said. We got to save democracy. Did you hear the speech? We got to save democracy. That man ain't done nothing for Black people. He's done everything for immigrants, but he gonna tell you we. And that's just exactly what he was doing, saving democracy for immigrants who was breaking the law by being in this country illegally. But we want to save democracy for them. Okay.
Well, you were supposed to breastfeed their children or their whatever, their offspring, before you did your own children,
Yeah.
and that's what
what the
we
New York
continue.
mayor did. And they lost. Didn't he lose the mayor with what was it, Adams? He was saving democracy, and they wouldn't even give him no money. Then they brought him up on charges. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah, man. Let's listen to this young brother here. What he got to say. All right, come on.
Keep hope alive, y'all. Oh, Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Usually I keep my very morally gray musings to myself. I don't talk about them. I don't share them very much or very often, but my ancestors told me that there would be consequences if I kept this one to myself. So I'm gonna make the video and post it because I don't fuck with them people.
Let's see what they tell you.
My grandmama, that's an ass whooping I don't want. Even from the 5D, no thank you. She's not here, but she can still beat my ass. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna get straight into it. African Americans' aversion to hate, to feeling hate, to acknowledging hate, to allowing everyone else around us in our community to feel hatred is not only a psychological attack, but it is a mental and spiritual binding. In fact, it's the last binding that we need to take off before we become one community and we are able to rise up. Don't you think that it's interesting that if we're able to acknowledge that nothing positive came from the masters during slavery and they gave us Christianity, that nothing good comes from Christianity? If you're able to accept that, so be it. If you're not, then this video is probably not for you. You're gonna have a hard time processing through what the fuck I'm saying. But all I'm saying is it's convenient that they taught us that hatred is a moral failure equal to murder. That's what their book says. But they skipped over the pages that talk about how hatred of evil is justified. They didn't teach us that part. They didn't drill that part home. It's in there. They didn't take it out. It's just that's not the point that they drilled home. That's not the thing that people still say in 2026. People aren't walking around saying hatred of evil is justified. That's not what people are saying. People are saying, don't say hate, don't feel hate. No, you could really dislike something, but don't say you hate nothing. No, hate is bad. Hate is dangerous. Hate is evil. You don't want to let hate get into your life. You don't want to become hateful. You don't want to become full of hatred. And why is that? Why is that? If I'm your slave master and I don't want you to uprise against me, would it be better for me to go to war with you and give you a fighting chance? Or would it be better for me to take out the thing that would make you want to fight me in the first place?
Keep hating you.
I have to teach you that hatred is wrong. Because if I can teach you not to hate anything ever at all, not just me, but if I teach you the concept of hatred is something that you should never even touch in the first place, you're never going to get fed up enough of your situation to fight me anyway. You're never going to get to the point where you hate the situation that you are in enough to fight me back, because I taught you that hatred means hell. And you're very afraid of hell. You don't want to go there. So you're never going to become hateful. Why? Because hate means liberation. I think that sometimes people forget that hatred is the thing that drives you out of a situation that you're not supposed to be in. Sometimes people forget that anger is not just this bad thing. Anger is the part of you that recognizes an injustice and wants to do something to rectify it. So if I take hatred from you, I take your strength away. There's a phrase that everybody knows. Hate, that's a strong word. And they're telling us to put it down and use the weaker ones. Why? Because Black hate is Black strength. Black hate is Black strength. Hate is what got Haitians free. And they couldn't keep fucking up like that. So they taught everybody to take that first building block to freedom away. Hate, got to get rid of that. And they were very successful. Because even in 2026, we still saying that bullshit. Hate, that's a strong word. Exactly. It's a strong word. Me saying that I hate something is me taking strength in the fact that I don't like that situation. Therefore, I'm not going to be in it. I don't like that situation. I don't like that person. I don't like that person did to me. I'm taking power by saying, I don't like that. That's what hate is. It's strength. So at the end of the day,
Now, look, Cassidra, I say this all the time, right? Because you know that angry black man and angry, because we are so worried about what somebody else thinks of us. And there's a reason behind that too, though, because it comes with criminality and death, you know. And, you know, as mothers and fathers, even, you don't want your child to be on the street and then be like, oh, he got killed or whatever, you know. So, like, it comes with a lot of those things, but our emotions are, you're not supposed to be controlled by your emotions, you're supposed to listen to them. Like when they say you're supposed to be angry, you know, like even when you be like, oh, I don't like, okay, like it's to a point where like, okay, you don't care if a Neanderthal exists, but I hate what they have done. I hate their system, and it has to be destroyed. And yeah, I would laugh. I want to see their destruction. So I'm not even gonna say, oh, I'm not this or that, not that, because to me, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So that, but that y'all don't even have to have that part because you don't even need the hate though. This is what I had to realize though. Like you need the love for yourself enough that's going to give you the hate that what I'm going to have boundaries to not let myself go through this. Like I don't even have to care nothing about this, but I love myself so much that I hate you for trying to put me through this. You know what I'm saying? It's not even based off the hate part. Now I still can gain strength because like all of your emotions is there to give you strength to take action, to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like when you try to push down your hate and be like, well, I'm gonna let go and give it to God and all this. You are the power. Like, what if He gave you the power to do what you're supposed to do, but you're ignoring the emotion that give you the energy to like move, you know? So like yo, the most important part of the hatred is the love for yourself because that's what is born out of, you know, because it's not necessarily go around, I hate this, I hate that. No, it's like, yo, I love myself. Hey, I love this thing because it contributes to myself, but I hate this thing because it means nothing but death and destruction, you know, and it runs off of my death. Like my blood is what finances it, you know. So I have to be in pain for it to operate properly, you know. But we don't want to be like, not all of them, not all of them. Why the kids? The kids ain't do nothing. What about the white bitch? Well, that's the ones that you got to go to, especially them. Those the ones are the most dangerous ones for real. But that's another story. What you think about that though?
I love it. I ain't got nothing to say. I can't come behind that.
Yeah.
I can't.
And I get let the sister.
So let me tell you something.
I let the sister add to it. And shouts out to the young brother. That's why it's the great white hope, you know.
What these crackers is doing to y'all motherfucking heads, bitch, that got y'all so in tune with the motherfuckers where you want to be around those motherfuckers. I don't know if they got cracker dust sprinkling over your head, bitch, if they got white magic they putting on you, bitch, got some type of spells on you, whole bitch, some wizard cracker shit. I don't know what they doing, but I'm really, really enamored by the fact that you motherfuckers just cannot leave them motherfuckers alone. Like, you motherfuckers be handing out them honorary nigga badges for the bare motherfucking minimum with them motherfucking crackers, bitch. Anything they do, learn a rap song, oh, you a nigga, huh? Play basketball well, you're a nigga, huh? Grew up in the hood and they're a product of their environment, you're a nigga. Like, y'all be handing out this dumb shit left and right and left, and then you be all upset when they gathered up in your shit, bitch, taking over your spaces, bitch, gentrifying your shit, whole turning your beloved neighborhood, bitch, into white cracker city.
Now she cussing, all right, I was too much, you know, but her
Did they
point
get it
is,
though? Wait a minute.
yeah,
Did they get it? Did they? That's how you got to talk sometimes for y'all to get it. Did you get it? Did you get it? That's all I'm asking. She said
see,
what she said. Now, did you get it? Now, what you gonna do about it? Because I'm
but
tired of hearing what I'm hearing.
see,
I'm
that's the
tired
other
of hearing
part
what
of
I'm hearing.
hate though, Cassidra. It's the self-hatred part of it, right? And it doesn't come out of nowhere. That's why I blame them for everything, because they successfully installed it by using violence, sanctioned violence, to install this hatred that we have for ourselves. Like we like, well, if I'm not so dark, maybe I will have a better chance at life type of hatred, that like violence that they've used against us in our mind frame. And I don't know if it's beat into us or if it's a spiritual thing or whatever it is, but we think that an eye can be met with an eye, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only way, you know. But
Only way.
I
Only
want you
way.
to see.
Years that these anti-black racists are cowards.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to hear what this brother has to say, but I want you to see this, right? Because they're gonna train you that you can't defend yourself, as we've been seeing with these cases and all. But here's a physical demonstration.
You understand? But see the shit here. You're playing victim on something that I have nothing to do with. That's my point. I'm talking one-on-one with you.
I come in here all the time, right? I don't bother nobody.
I'm trying.
He just called me the N-word. No, he didn't call me. I'm sorry. He said,
Well,
chill
take
out.
your ass out of the restaurant. Good for you. When you gonna support your own?
I'm just telling you, I'm pissed off. Then why are you talking
Good,
about
you
him
need to be.
Because you're talking to us now.
Because of what he said.
You see, he got to explain his pissed offness. He don't have to
Exactly.
explain nothing to nobody.
Why do I have to talk to you? You shouldn't have had your ass in the restaurant in the first place. Good. Why we keep getting mad about the same stuff? That's what I don't understand. You have black restaurants. Go to them. But we always got to support them, the other folk. Always. Always. And then we get mad when they act like they act. They ain't changed. They gonna continue being them. When you gonna continue being you? The new you. The new you that ain't tolerating them. Because I'm not going in the environment because I'm not gonna spend my money with them. When do we get there? When do we get there? Seriously. Because aren't we tired of dealing with them? Why you keep going in their establishment? Aren't you tired of looking at their businesses? Why you keep supporting them? That's the only answers I need right now. Because I'm tired of what I'm seeing. We're going to continue seeing this because y'all too stupid to get your own shit and support your own. Period. We sit here looking stupid all the time. Why in 2026? Because you dumb as hell and you keep going in there. That's why. So why you mad? When they call you a nigga, why you mad? When they call you lazy and talk and arrest your son for defending himself, why you mad? When you should have your own schools. When you should be supporting your own schools, supporting your own businesses, doing your own damn nails, doing your own toes, cooking for yourself. Did you see that Chinese man spit in that food that he was cooking for somebody black, I'm sure? Are you stupid? What are we waiting for? Support your own. Stop giving your money to them. And then you don't have to worry about them because their asses won't be in business because the only way they're in business is because you could keep supporting them. White folk don't spend money with white folk. They don't shop. They don't go out to eat like this. They only survive because black folks helping them to survive. And I rest.
Yeah, facts.
You're the one keeping it rolling. So if you want to talk.
Now the thing is, he's telling them how far he can defend himself here, right? Because there's boundaries with you and your
Yep,
emotions.
let him bring his ass over there to your table. Just let him hit you one time and you blow his behind. You handle your business.
I
That's
ain't
all
gonna
I'm
do
gonna say.
nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. You know, I
You
ain't.
want to accept it or not, that's fine. That's your prerogative.
I'll be like, why would you do
Wasting
that,
our
sir?
time then.
Sir, why, sir?
You understand?
Thank you.
President's also
You're a dummy.
So
Why all that conversation?
Camping
You
out,
don't
you
even
and
have to conversate with them. I don't never have these incidences. Even when I was in the States, I didn't have incidences like this. Because
I
I
know,
had such
right?
I had a face on that they knew. You have to have a face. We don't have incidences like this. You don't. You don't. Because they know who to do this with. And I used to go ride everywhere. I had free will. I rode in all kind of places. I never had incidents like this. Never. Because they knew who to approach and who not. Because it's on your face if they can approach you or not. It's on your face. But go ahead, I rest. We ain't gonna never get it. I don't even know why we do these videos.
Well, there's gonna be
They
one
will
kid
never
out
get
there
it.
that's looking, but
I
look
hope
at
so.
how they do your children though, Cassidra. Like, 'cause this is how far. Because look, check this out.
Put your hands up. Keep your fucking hands up.
I didn't do nothing. I'm a kid.
I don't give a shit.
I didn't do shit. What the fuck?
Match in the description.
Hold on, I ain't do nothing.
All right, we'll figure that out. Just give us a second. All right.
He massive
I
description.
ain't do nothing. Hold on. Hold on.
And then one white bitch in the comments was like, "Oh well, he is tall." Like, but what does your recessive, disgusting DNA have to do with this young brother being a child? You know what I mean? But they don't say why the babies. They be like, "Oh, he was tall," because they don't ask those questions. Guess who do? You do. You get mad at me and consider for not asking it.
Hands up.
I didn't do nothing. I'm a kid.
I don't give a shit.
I didn't do shit.
You hear that? I
He
don't
just told
care.
you don't care. He just told you.
I ain't do nothing.
What about the 10-year-old that they arrested because they didn't open the door?
I ain't do
Remember
nothing.
that one?
Because he fit the
Remember the 10-year-old
description,
video?
allegedly.
Hmm.
Now,
Had a whole 10-year-old they arrested. A 10-year-old, but she didn't open the door.
the problem is though, considering now we already seen like some of the sisters here, but it's the brothers because you was like, where's the parents? You know, where's the parents? Check out this brother here.
Other ethnicities come, the African.
You can win up to
My bad. I don't like keep making commercials. Damn.
Take a look at this video. Roll the clip.
Let me tell you something. When other ethnicities come, the African American, you need to treat them the same way. You spoke to all the white people, all the Indians, all the Asians, but when we walked past you and spoke to you, you just ignored us.
Why, Miss
Good.
Ann? Why?
Good. Keep ignoring his ass, Miss Ann. Keep
It's
ignoring him.
2026, Miss Ann.
Keep ignoring him.
Look,
Y'all don't speak to the black students in this?
no, they don't,
Your
brother.
ass ain't had no business saying
Y'all
anybody.
seen that lady not speak to the goddamn black students?
Look, put
You
it
seen
this
it,
way:
but you still went.
when there's not enough black children to even do an experiment to see if she talks to the black student, maybe your child shouldn't be there in the first place. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. She's showing you ain't welcome, and you still took your black ass in there. And I guarantee you, his child's still going to that school. What you bet?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I ain't gonna bet. I ain't
She's
gonna take
still
that
going to
bet.
that class every day, even though she ain't ignoring them. Because if she's treating you like that with a camera, what do you think she's doing without one? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. But we have been so brainwashed to believe that our children are getting a better education with them. Yeah, they're getting a better something. I don't know if it's education. Talk to them black kids that have been in an all white environment. Oh, some of them you can't. They died, huh, Nolan? Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh, come
you
Nolan.
had that one
Oh,
dude
okay.
that survived. He said the white girl was just playing, so it's
Yeah, I
okay.
forgot. Yeah, she was just playing. Yeah. Oh,
The one
that's the
survivor
damage
said they was just
exactly. That's the damage we've done to our children. They don't even know when they're being murdered.
damn.
They don't even
That's
know that
not
they're
funny.
being murdered. They don't even know when those murderers are coming after them because they're playing. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
damn.
This is the parenting you guys are doing.
This environment here.
You're welcome to join in. She didn't say that to me.
Wait till no other whites are around to speak to Miss Ann.
She really was mad about. She was really
Let
mad
me
about
tell
them,
you
wasn't
something. When other ethnicities come, the African American, you need to treat them the same way. You spoke to all the white people, all the Indians, all the Asians, but when we walked past you and spoke to you, you just ignored us.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you need to speak to black people as well. We ain't gonna do no racism. Yeah, just
He
how
saw
you
racism right there, considering he's done now.
Well, I guess
We
he
figured
told
it.
her, didn't he? Yeah, right.
We figured out. We
Your
figured it
child.
out.
I guess he told her, didn't he? She just looked at him like, "Nigga, go sit down somewhere. I don't just speak to you if I don't want to.
I'm gonna sit down,
I
Miss
don't have to do
Ann,
nothing I
but
don't want to when it come to y'all. And ain't nobody gonna make me."
I said, please,
Look
Miss
at that.
Ann.
We still don't get it, do we? Okay.
He told her though, Cassidra. I
I'm gonna
don't
drop
know,
the baby off to school.
Cassidra. We might can get off of here
No,
right
we're
now
done.
because it's over. We've done it.
Yeah, it's done.
Now look at
It's
this.
done.
Like, speaking of this black army and the father figures and the protection for the family. Listen to this, man.
The gate, and the lady standing holding the baby, and she's, in tears. She's just bawling. I'm like, ma'am, is everything all right? And she's like, no, this lady picked up my baby and just threw him in the water. I'm like, do you know her? Like, no. I'm like, can your baby swim? She's like, no, my baby's a baby. She just picked him up and threw him with no regard. I'm like, that seems weird. The lady in question was actually talking to my 10-year-old. My son walks up to me, and I'm like, hey, man, is everything okay? She's like, no. The lady took Kai's goggles, and she kind of threw him in the deep end. So I just asked her politely. I said, man, will you go get those goggles?
I'm saying, please. And he was sounding like the last brother. Miss
I would have
Am.
pushed her right in there. If my child was in that water, her ass would have went after them gargles. I'd have took her to that water and I'd have pushed her in and said, now go get them. See, this is what I'm saying. We sit up there and we got to do all this talking right here. We shouldn't even be on camera. The story of the end of the day, the story should have been when she threw my child's gargle or my child in the water, I threw her in the water. That's the end of the story. The end of the story. Why are we doing all this? What? What did you do about it? I'm waiting for the end. What did you do about it? Did you push her in the water? Did you make her go get the gargle? What's the end of the story? Nothing. Because the police came and they did absolutely fucking nothing.
What was
So
the
what is
end
the
of
moral of
the?
the story? The ending of this story should have been she pushed my child, I pushed her in. That's the end of the story. Now you can go in the water and get her because she drowned by accident. It was an
It was
accident.
an accident. Yeah, it was a mistake.
I mean, it was an accident. I'm just saying. What are we doing here? What are we doing explaining this?
Now,
It's just getting on my nerves. It makes no sense.
no, this is him.
We won't even give them justice.
Yeah, this
We
is
won't even
him
give them
talking to the
justice.
police.
It's, what should the end of that story have been?
Well,
We got the
I
coroner.
guess
She's drowned. She's drowned by accident. I don't know what happened. She drowned by accident. I just happened to see her floating in the water. Ain't that what they've been telling? Ain't that what they said about Nolan? I'm just saying,
it was
all
an
them crackers
accident.
and don't nobody know nothing. He was just floating in the water. Same with her. She was just floating in the water. I don't know what happened. I just came out here and seen her in the pool. She just
Yeah, we
floated in the
was
water.
yeah, we was all over
I'm
there.
just
She must have
saying.
fell.
I'm just saying. What are you talking about? What are we doing
Suicide.
here? And do unto others. That's what the commandment said. We're waiting on permission. He gave you permission 2,000 years ago or whatever, however old the Bible is. He gave you permission. So what are we waiting for? Okay,
The end. Well,
I'm done. Rest in my state.
the ending of the story is the same ending as Carolyn Bryant. So
Every time. The end of the story is we still begging white folks to
yeah,
see us, to hear us. We still begging them. Why? But
Almost, my
I
son
guess
can't
you'll hear
swim.
one day.
Oh, he can swim. I'm like, no, ma'am, he can't. I'm his dad. I would know if he could swim or not. She grabbed him, she took him, and she threw him out of the pool across the field. And she's like, you go get him. I'm like, okay. You go to leave. She gets out the pool. She's like, I don't see what the problem is. I'm like, you don't see what the problem is? Picking up a complete stranger's
All that
baby.
talk, honey. Shit.
She's like,
honey.
he ain't
I'm just
complaining.
saying, all that talk.
So this
black or white, of course, the man. But regardless of the fact, just look at how this white woman acts when the police confront her about
this is the part that y'all need to see.
Child into
you think
the
she
pool.
got arrested?
Just watch.
For throwing the child in the pool? Hell to the no. That's when you should have had justice.
Yeah,
The
well,
story
we
has to change.
evaluate her for that. So you guys wouldn't want to press charges? You just kind of... I don't think so. Hello, ma'am. Hi. So what's going on today?
Yeah, you might want to get their
throwing an
story.
infant in the pool is not a crime, y'all.
Just trying to get your side
But
story.
you know what? They always ask if you're going to press charges when they white. But they don't ask that when they black, do they? They automatically, hey, turn around. Just like the little boy said, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. He said, I don't care, turn around. Didn't he? He didn't answer if they wanted to press charges, did they? But they asked when they white, you want to press charges? You want to, no, we good. Oh, okay. Have a good day.
Yeah. I want to press murder charges for throwing my infant into a pool. Yeah.
Ain't that something? But you asked, you want to press charges? She just committed a felony. But we're gonna ask if we want to press charges. Shit.
No, we could just talk right here.
I was like, Miss Ann, please.
I just want to know what's going on.
What do you mean what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What did you tell me?
All right, let me give you the information I have, and then we'll see if you can help me piece together everything, right? So basically, they're saying that without permission, you took their child and threw him in the pool.
I tossed him in the pool a couple feet. Yeah. Is that like wrong? Is that a law against that?
Yeah, well, you
Yeah, they're like, well, yeah, it kind of is, but is it a black child that you're doing? That's what the law depends on.
Intentions. If you had bad intentions, maybe we could have something happening.
Okay, but you can't grab other people's children and throw them in, especially an infant.
Well,
and throw them
what do we do now? Do we lock me up in jail? Throw me away?
Oh, I want you to explain what's going on a little bit more.
Well, they're trying to you. What you gonna do about it?
Explain.
Nothing. What you always do when it comes to them?
Damn.
Nothing.
You did it for fun.
That was okay with that?
Actually, no, I didn't actually get pre-permission. Did you get permission from your parent to come out here today and talk to me?
I did actually.
Oh, you did? Oh, did you?
No, I didn't.
Joking.
This is my
Oh my God!
I'm a grown man.
Oh my God! You broke the law.
But I'm a grown man.
What this law?
I'm not grabbing other people. I'm not grabbing other people.
It's your law.
There is a law.
If that had been somebody black, they would have taken
lock me up.
Okay, ma'am.
beating them up and throwing them to the ground and punching the teeth out their mouth.
No, actually, I do not have.
Okay, what's your name then?
Eileen.
Eileen, how do you spell that, Eileen?
I spell Eileen E-I-L-E-E-N.
Probably a fake name, not those dogs.
Sitting on the step,
So she please put her hands on your kids against your will and kids' will. Could be simple battery, it could be child abuse. Are you interested?
Could be murder, fool. Attempted murder.
Just evaluate her, make sure it's really
Just evaluate her, Cassidra. So never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if she was
Just
black,
never.
what would they say? I don't care. I don't care. You don't have to do nothing. You're going to jail anyway. All righty now. We understand the law. Do we understand? So now you have to know what to do, and somebody throw in the pool. What are we going to do? We're going to throw them in the pool. That's exactly what we're going to do. An eye for an eye, a tooth for tooth, right? Okay. We've had a great lesson today
You don't hate that.
of what not to do.
All right. No, Cassidra, I ain't even. We probably don't even have to talk about this
Hi,
here.
my name is.
With these brothers here. You see, they even got the suicide thing, the suicide crisis thing up there because they really trying to push this suicide thing. Like, black people have just been taking new
course
courses.
they are. Of course. It's working. Why break what's working? Why fix what's not broken?
So
What,
this
what,
is
what are
like,
we talking? You have black sheriff that's agreeing with them. That black sheriff agreed with him. It's suicide. Really? That means you're sold out. That's what that means. That you're dangerous for the black community. That's exactly what he needs to understand. He's very dangerous for our community. If you can follow suit and you won't, we can't even trust that you're going to tell the truth and do your job and do the right thing by black people. You're going to follow their.
you there, Cassidra? Yo, can you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay, all right.
Can
But no,
you hear me?
yeah, I hear you now. Yeah. All right, but no, you see how dirty even like these platforms are that they would put how grimy it is to put a suicide hotline thing on a video about black people being lynched, like that we all can like
Ain't that
clearly
something?
see.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
That shows
But
how
they want to
dirty they
convince you.
are.
But it's working though. Forecast. It's working though. Are black folks saying anything? No. Why? Because it's an accident. It's suicide. They really believe that. And do y'all know they laughing at y'all asses now? They laughing at y'all because in the meetings that they have every week, they say, y'all, let's continue. It's working. Because them niggas ain't got it yet. They still sitting there thinking it's suicide. Let's continue until them niggas catch it. How long is it going to take for y'all to catch it? All you got to do is get one of their hyenas. That's all, just one. And I guarantee you, it won't be suicide. Let's try it. One. Just one. But we won't do that though, huh? Okay.
Yeah. And
All right,
just to show
fine.
you like this stuff ain't new. There's been brothers here, but of course y'all probably heard about the other brother at the Caribbean event, you know. Um, but we ain't even gotta talk about that. I want to show you this and I think me and you talked about this before, Cassidra, but I guess this is be better to highlight it. Um, so second grade student got hung by while the babies,
Design the perfect voice.
Don't ask me no more after this.
Brand with 11 Labs.
All right, come on.
Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and
Hello, everyone. I want to talk about something that has been deeply upsetting to a lot of us, and it needs our attention. Recently in Wardolph, Maryland, there was a second grade student that reportedly was hung by the neck in the school bathroom by a fourth grade student. This student suffered visible injuries, a neck contusion, and other marks, and yet the school district has the audacity to call this horseplay. Let me be clear. This was not horseplay. When a child is physically harmed in such a violent way, it's not a joke, y'all. It's not even roughhousing. It is an act of violence. Calling it horseplay minimizes the trauma this young student and his family are experiencing, and it dismisses the seriousness of what happened. For this, I am disappointed in the school district. This is about more than one incident. It's about the safety and the accountability in our schools. Parents send their children to school.
No, it'd be good if we had schools to call ours, but fair enough. I get what the brother is saying.
You think would we bother with this if we were in our own schools? Would we be hanging ourselves? Would Carmela have gotten 35 years for defending himself if we were in our own schools? I'm just asking for a friend. Because I don't see us doing nothing about that yet. We still giving them our children for 70 years. And we already know the history of their schools, prison pipeline. We know that. We see it. We know it. They'll tell you about it. But we
Is
still
not
won't take our
interested
children out
about
of these
what
schools.
happened inside Barnhart Elementary. Is
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we could be like, yo, our school. We also wouldn't have the coon chip installed in us either. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother
Exactly.
conversation.
Exactly. Oh, that's another. Oh God, that's another Wednesday conversation. Coon chips, coon chips, and placing black people.
What is
So you got
not
two lessons.
about
Yeah.
what happened inside Barnhart
Oh
Elementary?
yeah. I gotta write these stuff down so
Yeah,
we
you
won't
need to write
forget
that down.
the Democrat thing and the coon
It
chips. It goes together, I guess.
terrifying for him and his family.
According to sources, this is how things played out in that school bathroom. There was a stall
Can you
door
turn that video up?
that
I
opened
don't
out.
think I heard it.
Had clothes hanging.
You can't hear it?
The second grader was wearing.
Well, let me turn my. Can you guys hear that video?
You can't hear it at all?
It was caught on.
I mean, I could hear a little bit of it, yeah, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can't turn it up no more. It's an old video. That's why it's so low.
Oh,
well, it's
okay,
not
that's
old,
fine.
but you know.
That's
But
fine.
they get the point though. And then
Yeah.
it was another sister too, who was in Florida, right, by the Dollar Tree, you know. But you know,
But
I
it's
don't know,
suicide,
like, yeah, I don't know
It's
if I can
suicide.
keep saying it. All right, so let's wrap it up with some, I guess, a little bit different because it's something that I want to address personally, you know. All right, of course it's probably gonna start messing up now. Here we go.
Black people that you guys want to call other people. Let's get into
A secret for you. It is hilarious how stupid some of you black chicks get in my comments. You absolutely do not know when to shut the fuck up. You want to know what's wrong with the black community? Black women is what's wrong with the black community. You want to know why it's so hard to find a good black man? Black women is the reason why it's so hard to find a good black man. You've just spent the last 400 years training black men to find everything about a white woman attractive. You wear white girl hair, white girl.
Oh, okay, Cassidra came off. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, let me pause it. I'm gonna keep playing it though, so I'll start it here.
You want to know why it's so hard to find a good black man? Black women is the reason why it's so hard to find a good black man. You've just spent the last 400 years training black men to find everything about a white woman attractive. You wear white girl hair, white girl eyelashes, white girl makeup, white girl perfume, specially designed for white girl genetics to carry their pheromones to the right receptors. And then you don't even wear it right. You dump it on so you go around smelling like a Shell station bathroom. You'll burn your scalps with flat irons and chemicals and sweat your asses off up under them hot-ass wigs just so you can shake your hair out and do a Becky. But you know what you never see Becky doing? You'll never see Becky wearing an Afro wig, not unless it's part of a costume or she's a clown. Someone's not watching the board, you dig?
Now, first of all, of course, what that white boy says is irrelevant, and I kind of wish Cassidra was on here. And of course, I know y'all ain't got nothing to say about this kind of topic here, but we moving on to something different. And I'm kind of waiting for Cassidra to come back. But you see, this thing is like we see that they're going to try to divide us in our parenting and black men versus black women and all this stuff, you know. And this fool talking about what can we do, but they also do this weird kind of thing, right? Because we think that, oh well, this good white one, this is one of the few good white ones that save us, and you know, he has sex with a black person, so he got to be good, you know.
Racism which black women face, which I don't think any other group faces. And before you tell me why you're just singling out black women, why not black men as well? That to me is the equivalent of when somebody says Black Lives Matter and
Of course, this is they're gonna try to always use your arguments against you, but the thing is, right, a lot of times they do this because, like, as you notice it with the white bitches who date black men, they say, oh well, black men is this, but I don't like black women, and then the same for vice versa, because it's a fetish for them. You know, so they do this thing where they separate and they act like one group is worse than the other and say all kind of weird stuff, you know what I mean? But all right, I'll play this part until she get back because I was gonna skip him anyway, but I'll play it until she get back.
somebody else responds saying, what about all lives? All lives matter. Because the issue of black women and the racism they face is something that a majority of black men will never experience. And this is something a lot of guys won't tell you, but the stuff I've heard in private and, you know, what people have told me in confidence is something people won't say in public. Like, how many times have you, and men be honest, have you spoken to a man and they've told you, I'll be honest, black girls aren't my type, or that's the one thing I wouldn't go for, I'd never go for black girls? How many times have you heard a man say that? How many of you even think like that? Be honest. And now compare that to black men if you really want. If you really want to tell me like, why are black men seem like, girls, be honest, how many of you have genuinely heard people say black men are not my type? I'd never go for a black man. And of course, it's not just that. It reminds me of a clip, HS TikTok. I'm not here to make hit pieces on anybody or cancel anybody. I'm just here to spread awareness, really, and just send a message. It reminds me of a clip where HS TikTok, he was talking to Ed Matthews and he said, I spoke to my first black thing. And he's talking about a black woman. He's saying, but she's one of them black things that look quiet. And Ed's like, what? No, I don't know what you mean. And he's like, it's the ones that aren't coming like Drogba. If you don't know who Drogba is, it's a black football player, bro. Surely you guys know. But basically, the point is, how often do you hear a black woman being compared to a man? How often do you hear a black woman be called Mark Henry? And the worst part about it is there's a lot of black men that think like this. It's not just other races being racist. I've heard so many black men tell me, nah, black girls are not my type. I could never do black girls. And even let's not forget that trend of UK beast that was happening 2 years ago. I don't know how many of you guys remember.
Now, the thing is, right, the thing that you leave out is that most of the time, the black dudes that's going to be around him is the ones with the coon chip completely activated, right? But the grimy thing about what they try, because like, never mind with the child slavery and the, you know, how they make their bitches wear, you know, and I only say that because the disrespect, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But how they make their females wear the stuff that cover up their face, you know, and the practices that they have amongst their women, you know what I'm saying? So he really don't have time to even be up in this conversation. But the thing is, a lot of black people, all right, and hold on, let me send the link to Cassidra here. The thing is, a lot of black people, all right, give me 1 second, y'all. My bad, my bad. I guess y'all ain't really trying to hear it anyway, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. All right, let me send her the link real quick. All right. But, you know, it's this whole thing where they're going to try to be like, well, you know, we don't like this and we don't like that. Now, the black men, like, this is a whole conversation about, all right, Cassidra, you back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Now, did you hear any of this?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, this dude is kind of irrelevant, but I'll play this part again. Now, he's talking about this, I guess is all important, so I'll just play it.
What's wrong with the black community? You want to know why it's so...
Let's get into
a secret for you. It is hilarious how stupid some of you black chicks get in my comments. You absolutely do not know when to shut the fuck up. You want to know what's wrong with the black community? Black women is what's wrong with the black community. You want to know why it's so hard to find a good black man? Black women is the reason why it's so hard to find a good black man. You've just spent the last 400 years training black men to find everything about a white woman attractive. You wear white girl hair, white girl eyelashes, white girl makeup, white girl perfume, specially designed for white girl genetics to carry their pheromones to the right receptors. And then you don't even wear it right. You dump it on so you go around smelling like a Shell station bathroom. You'll burn your scalps with flat irons and chemicals and sweat your asses off up under them hot-ass wigs just so you can shake your hair out and do a Becky. But you know what you never see Becky doing? You'll never see Becky wearing an Afro wig, not unless it's part of a costume or she's a clown. Someone's not watching the board, you dig?
There's a type of racism which black women face, which I don't think any other group faces. And before you tell me why are you just singling out black women, why not black men as well? That to me is the equivalent of when somebody says Black Lives Matter and somebody else responds saying, what about all lives? All lives matter. Because the issue of black women and the racism they face is something that a majority of black men will never experience. And this is something a lot of guys won't tell you, but the stuff I've heard in private and, you know, what people have told me in confidence is something people won't say in public. Like, how many times have you, and men be honest, have you spoken to a man and they've told you, I'll be honest, black girls aren't my type? Or that's the one thing I wouldn't go for. I'd never go for black girls. How many times have you heard a man say that? How many of you even think like that? Be honest. And now Compare that to black men if you really want. If you really want to tell me like.
Now, because you see how they all in our how they try to do this divide and divide thing amongst us, you know, especially amongst this. Now, this you heard the dumbass white boy, right? Where they try to be like, well, it's this group, and then this clown. Like now, first of all, both of them got to be worried about their own groups, all the child trafficking, sex trafficking, and you know they females cover up and put stuff over their face and abuse that they have over in you know whatever Arabian country he in, and of course we already know how Neanderthals beat the hell out of their female. Like the lucky Neanderthal boys, you know they're lucky their father doesn't like molest them and he doesn't just take the whole family out. You know what I mean? So like they have no time to be worried about what black men and black women are doing. But one thing that people are going to try to do is divide us. I don't know if you have any thoughts about these irrelevant fools, but you want to say something about it? You there, Cassidra?
Instead of them taking care of those school shooters, they worried about black people. The sad part is it's working. Because do you see the relationship between black women and men? It's working. Instead of the Neanderthals taking care of their children and not molesting them and taking care of that Epstein's list, they want to come up here and tell you about black women. No, talk about Becky. Talk about her having sex with her own child, sex with the dogs, sex with her brother, her dad. Let's talk about white women. Let's talk about them. Let's talk. We really want to talk about them?
You know, I'm gonna
No,
talk
they don't
about
want to talk
it.
about their. They don't want to talk about how nasty they are. They don't take baths. They eat behind the dog. They let the dog licking your butt, and then you lick Becky in the face, and then you go ahead and kiss Becky. Give me a break. You sleep with your sons. You sleep with your daughters. You got your sons shooting up schools. I mean, we can go on and on and on. The whole killing up the whole family. You already had one that was, he had guns in his car. What the police do? They let him go because we ain't got enough evidence. He's in Louisiana. He's in Florida. We need to take him back to Louisiana. This is stuff that they do all the time. But I keep telling y'all, this is our fault. They have no right to even open their mouth to talk about black women or black men until they take care of their community. You have nothing to say about black people.
Now, consider you want to know how nasty they are. Now they talk
Hmm.
about like, oh, you know, they got a black person, so they sleep with a black person. They can't be racist, but they'll sleep with everything. You said the dog and the babies and stuff like that, but it's even worse than that. But look, it's even worse than that. The white bitches is disgusting.
Like
Watch
popping
it.
an erection while they're dead, but after they've been dead.
Now listen to this.
Bodies on men will like pop an erection while they're dead, but after they've been dead for a while.
Is that why so many like morticians are female?
The necrophilia in more female morticians is crazy.
Is it really?
Yes, actually, it's like a big thing. I'm glad you brought this up. So yeah, because you know how I watch all my crime shows and shit, right? So necrophilia is like super known for women, and a lot of the times it's women that work with dead bodies, and there's women that will like try to impregnate themselves with a dead body.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? The things you learn, absolutely insane.
So white men are fucking little children and animals. And white women are fucking little children, animals, and corpses. And both groups engage in incest.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing new.
Jesus.
That's nothing new.
You snow bunny hunters who are competing with corpses. And it's not something I ever thought I would say. Niggas out here competing with dead hard dicks on.
Oh man, well, and also, as you would say, consider with the animals too. Because check this out, right? Look at this. see that?
Why are you laughing? There is nothing funny about that. That is so.
It's not a joke.
Diabolical.
You see this?
Diabolical.
Now,
That is diabolical.
now this is the sad because Negroes would be like, well, they sleep with somebody. They had a baby with a black person. Well, they would have babies with dogs if it was possible.
Oh
So
my God. If they
check
could.
this out. Now, my friend was like, do I feel sorry? I was like, I'm gonna show Cassidra and ask her, did she feel sorry for this brother here? You know.
So you have this black man and this white woman, and he wanted to ask her out. I don't know if you're a religious person, but just like Jesus turned water into wine, I'm trying to turn you into mine. Let's see how she responded. I'm not into N-words. Now, Kayla, was that really necessary? Oh,
Nah, he said, because he didn't read his response. He said, you saying that because I'm black? I mean, you could have just said I'm not interested, Miss Ann, and she got a good laugh off of that, you know.
you find it funny. Well, I'm funny too. So,
Now I do a thing on this white boy too, but y'all ain't challenged me on this.
So you have this black man and this white woman, and he
like black
wanted to
women
ask
too.
her
Look at him.
out. I don't know if you're a religious
He love
person,
black
but just
women.
like Jesus turned water into wine, I'm trying to turn you into mine.
Now he got into it with another white boy that was just like him, and they was trying to expose each other to be like how they was just really, and so they really exposed each other, you know what I'm saying? But black people ain't ready to hear that they white heroes is not really their heroes. But do you feel sorry for this brother? She was like,
how she responded. I'm not into N-words. Now, Kayla, was that really necessary? Oh, you find it
Yes,
funny.
it was
like, you didn't have to say that.
That's the only way he was gonna get it. Absolutely necessary. Good, she told him. Maybe now he'll stick with his own.
I doubt it.
Maybe now he'll stick with his own. If you even want him.
I doubt he will. He said, you saying that because I'm black? I mean, you could just say you ain't interested.
She just called you a Negro. What you think she's saying? What you think she's saying? She said, I'm not into niggas. That's what she meant. And you mad about what? Because she was honest. Some of them ain't into you, and y'all, and we're talking about NFL players, NBA players. They into you when you got money. But you ain't got no money, they're not interested. And but that's a story of another day. We could do a live on that too. How many of these women would really be into some of these men if they didn't have a dime? Please.
Lord.
I don't feel sorry for him.
You don't feel sorry?
She told him how she felt, didn't she? And she meant it. So why would we feel sorry?
Now, it's too late for this part of the conversation, right? Because thank goodness she stopped mulatto child from being born, right?
Biracials are begging y'all to stop procreating with white people. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. That as a biracial black person, stop reproducing with white people.
By the way, if you gotta add an adjective, if it's not like because you know how I'd be like black man, black woman. You don't I ain't gonna be like as a man black, you know what I'm saying? Like how she had to be like as a biracial person who is black. There is no such thing, you know. You have a drop of white blood, then you're white. I'm sorry to break it to you, you know. It's the new rules.
Stop reproducing with white people.
Oh, yeah, we didn't
Stop,
make
stop,
it.
stop. If they have not read even one black liberation book, stop reproducing with they ass. Y'all literally pick the worst type of white people to reproduce with. Y'all literally pick the ones that sit there talking about, well, white people went through slavery too. Shut the absolute fuck up.
You hear? She says, stupid nigger. There you go, yup. That's Julie for y'all. I'm posting this shit. This Julie. That's
his mother too.
This ain't
That's
the fake
his mother.
Right at UTMC, she is racist. You heard her.
That lady that was calling him a nigger with the hard
That's her son.
ER, is his mother, by the way. The woman that gave birth to him.
I like 6'4", brown skin, tatted up, dreadheads. That's my type. Outside of
Dread.
sex with them,
We don't even call them dread.
they have
Anytime
no
a white woman calling them dread, leave her alone.
We get it. There's nothing there.
That's
There's
not
nothing
called
there
they're not.
outside of like mediocre, okay sex. You actually wouldn't like them at all.
The biracials are big.
Well, all right.
She's
See, there's
telling you. I'm just
Wait,
saying. She was telling black people, black men. Other than this, that, and the other, you won't like them. So what do you not understanding about what she just said? They don't really like you guys, and y'all doing whatever you can for them and with them, and leaving them babies with them, and they treating them babies like shit. Talk to some of them biracial babies. They tell you what they're going through when you're not there. How about the one that had the baby with and let the girlfriend keep the baby and she killed the baby? Just recently. But they
yeah,
don't
I
listen
remember
to
that.
that.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
Yeah, they don't listen to that. They will let them things. This is what you leaving your children with. They're abusing your own babies. They calling them niggas and everything else. Your babies are having to live with trauma and drama, leaving them unsafe. But this is what y'all want to procreate with. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No facts.
You got a half white blue. You got a half breed. Tell y'all, leave them white women alone, and y'all won't listen. Y'all so happy to have a baby with them animals. Those are animals. Those are not even real people.
Well, they say
You
if
may
you
as well go
have they
out there
have
and have one
sex.
with the dog. You may as well go on out there and have a baby with your dog.
Well, they should. The
You're
white
having
people.
sex with an animal anyway. That's crazy. But I rest. Go ahead. They gonna continue. They ain't gonna listen to us.
Nah, the damn train's trying to hear this. They be mad at this part.
Discuss further.
Yeah.
Your white friends will always disappoint you.
Always.
Let's talk about it. I have a white mother and I grew up in a predominantly white city and I attended predominantly white schools. And so many of like my formative friendships and romantic relationships were with white people who did inevitably and always end up disappointing me. Within each and every one of these relationships, something like totally cataclysmic, whether small or large, inevitably and always happened, which I have now termed the great disappointment, which was like a moment where I felt totally let down by that person. It follows.
So, I mean, unsurprising, right? I find when you're biracial too, you're kind of stuck in between, right?
Two spirits, one body.
Oftentimes, if you end up being in a broken home, that maybe she's with her white mom, find it hard to believe.
Say they are, but inevitably they make a misstep. They say something harmful. They do something harmful that they don't even realize is bad. And then it creates this like massive gulf between who you thought they were.
In other words, right? Even the biracials is telling y'all, like, what are y'all doing making us? Y'all need to stop, right? They become Arabs, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, all these groups that practice this anti-blackness. It comes from you looking into the caves, thinking you're gonna find some
Got the story of Steve, a man from Renton who admitted to himself and to us he's racist. Steve has been trying to make things right with his daughter, who is half black.
I know that I'm racist and I don't want to be. I don't mean to be. I'm trying not to be.
Steve Ramey is coming to terms with what it means to be racist and how it's hurting his family, including his biracial daughter, Caitlin Noble. For months, we've been following Steve.
I do say racist stuff. A lot of it's out of humor.
He didn't realize how much his jokes were hurting Caitlin.
How does it make you feel? Uncomfortable and angry.
But with the help of local race educator Karina Hook.
About the he doesn't see colors kind of thing.
A race educator.
We all see colors. Unless
I've heard of that
Cassidra, what is the education on race that black people need?
Not to date them. Don't even mix and mingle with them. Don't even
I
have nothing to
say
do with them. Period.
your violence is sanctioned. That's what I say the education should be. Black people, your
Leave them
violence is
alone.
definitely sanctioned.
Oh my
But
God.
they said I would definitely write the book on this, the biracial thing. But look at this, listen, look at black people like in other places, just letting people just touch on their booties, just sexually assault them like casually.
As long as you white people, you ain't gonna talk.
Just like sexually assaulting and they get off on them. What the
Yeah, you can do anything you want to black people. You law if you white. We the only one
you
that can't do that to each other.
hmm, just damn sexually
You can do
assaulting the
whatever you
damn
want
women.
to us. Yeah, you can do anything you want to us.
You do know that
Yeah.
we was in zoos. They put about Sarah Bartman, the one that because of her body, they was like, oh yeah, well we need to put her on
Yep.
display and use her, and
And
then
they
put
did
black
put on
people in
display.
zoos and
Yep. Yep. And they did for years and still doing it. They don't change. They really don't. How have
and
they
we
evolved? How have they been? Well, they've evolved now. They're hanging you from trees. So they are evolving, huh?
well yeah they throw you in the water now. They figure that's more
Yeah.
fun, I guess. And that's
And shoot you if you're hunting.
right.
Ask Peter Spencer. And what's the black dude, the Nigerian, the OnlyFans girl, Courtney? Ask him.
Well,
Ask him. He probably wondered if he was alive today, would he still date her? Would he go back out with her? What you think? You think he would still go out with
you don't want me to answer that question.
her?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
damn well he would go forgive her ass, and he probably haunt my dream
I
tonight to be
forgive her.
like, oh
She was
yeah, just
playing.
forgive her.
She was playing.
I can only go by
She
the
just
one black survivor. They were like, my white friends love
yeah.
me.
She was playing. She didn't mean to kill me.
Yeah, it was an accident.
She was playing.
Imagine
Oh my
being able to
God.
build an app with your name on it.
That's
Just
Cassandra, I
crazy.
don't think they like us
meet
because
Case 44, a complete AI creation platform.
yeah, their white
You live
friends
in
is
a good
probably gonna
neighborhood.
they're not gonna they don't like what we saying, Cassandra. Let's be real.
Sit down.
Having dogs
Lay down.
without a leash is illegal.
It's a service dog, ma'am.
Nope, doesn't matter. Dogs
Sit
are
down.
permitted.
Sit down.
What's your address? You come every night at 8:30, and you are not required to be here. Go ahead.
I live here,
Why
ma'am.
do you keep
What's
talking
your
to these
I don't
people?
have to give it to you. Sit down. Lay down. Sit down.
Turn around and walk away. Walk
Call
away.
me, please.
Walk away.
Yes,
Walk
you do
away.
live here. We followed you. We know you don't live here.
It don't matter where you follow me to.
It doesn't matter. You do not live in this
Okay, please don't walk up to us.
This is a
Come here,
private
Sky.
residence.
We
Yeah,
live
it's a threat.
police on me right now. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what this lady is doing right now. But yes, I'm right. I'm waiting on the police, ma'am, because it's discrimination. This is racism.
Guess what? You know what racism means? You do not live.
Hey, she's going viral, y'all.
Good.
This is what happened with black people.
That brother does in fact not know what racism means at all. He would be mad at
You don't.
Cassidra and me and call us racist, because he doesn't know what it means. So no, he doesn't know.
Live in a good neighborhood.
Do you hear this?
When black people live in a good neighborhood, this is what happened. They call 911 on you.
Crazy, so come
A
on.
good
I got
neighborhood.
4 kids with me. I have a
How about a
1-year-old, a
racist
3-year-old.
neighborhood?
Excuse me, ma'am. You're being recorded.
my foot, he touched me.
You're lying? What? This is what happened when black people live in a good neighborhood. But
When
watch
black
this.
people move to a when black
You see this real quick.
I'll let him say it 3 times.
Look at this. Watch this. All my kids is all by her. Excuse me, ma'am.
Thank God that man had video. Put it up full mass.
Thank God, right?
One correction, sir. I would not say you live in a good neighborhood with neighbors like that because you're not.
Exactly. We don't know
Define
what we
good
be saying, do
neighborhood,
we?
brother. See, that's the thing about black people. Because what makes it good? That white people is out there. Is that what makes it good to us? I don't understand that logic. Um, Anyway, I don't know. You got something to say
Wow.
about it, Cassidra?
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I ain't got nothing to say. Mm-mm.
He is in this good neighborhood, so it's none of my
We just
business.
talk too much. We talk too much. Why do
Y'all
you
gotta check
stand there
out
and
this
talk to them?
video of this
Oh,
old
my
white
bad.
woman here just being
Why
a
would you why would you
anti-black
talk to
racist
them?
to this sister.
Oh, there. All right, yeah, go my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, why do we host have so much to say to them when they talking to you? Walk away. You don't owe them crackers nothing. You don't owe them an explanation. You don't have to tell them your address. They're not the police of the nation. We don't talk to strangers, right? Why the hell are you talking to her? Just keep walking your dog. Just keep let the leash out a little longer than it should be. How about that? I'm just saying. I rest.
But he
I'm
think
so
he in
sick
a
of them
good
all over again.
neighborhood though. He think
Yeah,
he's
he
safe.
did say that, didn't he? Oh Lord, we
That's
don't
the
even know a
thing.
good neighborhood when we see one, do we? It's a good
Hmm.
neighborhood. Really? Okay. And why you can't live in it?
Yeah.
You can't even walk your dog in that good neighborhood. Being black.
Lord have
Oh
mercy.
Lord. She said she followed him, so why are you asking me where I live? Yeah, okay. I
And
rest.
she followed him, and well, you know what? What can I say, Cassidra? I'm late for counting sand on the beach, I guess, like you would say.
And why the sister's even getting upset with her. Let's check that out.
Okay.
Mhm.
The question is not for me. No, the why I question care. is why. No, the question is why you at my door asking me that I put this trash on I'm the just ground. wondering. Are you gonna pick it up? I didn't dump it there. Okay, so why you I worried ain't about your it? slave. Who the fuck is you talking to? I ain't your slave. I ain't your slave
You
either.
heard she tried to say it.
Out of my fucking face. I ain't your motherfucking slave either. So get the fuck out of my face. Get off my car. Get off my. I'm asking. I don't give a what the fuck you was asking. So who the fuck you talking to? Like you? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm asking if who you about to listen. Now you about to get the police because who are you talking to? Talking about you ain't my slave. You never. Who the fuck are you talking to? Just
Oh
because you know
Lord, that got riled up. Why are you talking to her?
I don't give a. Who is you talking to? Who are you talking to? Get the away from my car.
They get they I want y'all to understand they get their rocks off by getting y'all to this
Yes.
point.
Why do you even get that upset? Walk the fuck away. Drive away. If they're sitting on your car, drive with them on your car. Drive away. If they're standing behind your car, drive away. They had no business standing blocking the road. That's illegal. They can't do that. Drive away. Period.
And
Period.
of course,
What are we doing? Do we always have to answer to them? Why do you have
yeah.
that much conversation with them? If they come up to you asking you anything, keep doing what you're doing and drive off. Why do you have to entertain them? I don't understand these videos. I don't. You're wasting your time. Time is too precious for me to sit up here and argue with you. I wouldn't even say nothing. They would think I'm deaf because that's how I wouldn't say anything. As long as you don't touch me. You touch me, I'm going to knock your ass out. Period. Touch me and you'll see. Like Kamala said, touch me and you will see. Period. I'm not
Touch me and
arguing
see
with you.
what
I'm not
happens.
saying nothing. I'm not repeating. I'm not speaking. I'm not saying absolutely nothing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Long as you don't touch me. You touch me, it's on. Period. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say. Not argue with you, wasting my breath, wasting my breath. Get my blood pressure up for you. Not doing it. I rest.
Yeah, and believe me, they are 1,000 times more sensitive than you will ever be. If you say something, just say whatever back. They are more offended by Neanderthal because it's what they are. It's their DNA. Than like me saying they saying the N word and all this stuff because they know you're gonna be like. But they get their rocks off of that. Like the black girl, where everybody keeps showing the girl video, the white girl talking about she black and everybody keeps showing her video, but she's just trying to troll because, black people be highly emotional sometimes,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, consider not all the times that you can get away. So, in the times where you can get away,
We were here. What's going down?
Come on, y'all get the security here.
Big school is over here.
Damn. You could have gave me my fucking money, bitch. Get the security over here. I'll kill this bitch. I will kill this bitch. I will kill this bitch.
Wakanda, consider the police was black. It's Wakanda here.
My dumb ass walked right into the pepper spray. I walked straight into the pepper spray. You late, man.
I'm good. I came here for this. Is this bitch crazy? Yeah, that white person shit.
I walked right into the pepper spray.
Now, in this case, she's the only Neanderthal in the building.
That shit'll work for you, baby.
She did fuck her ass up. I ain't gonna lie, she deserved it.
Like, please, sister, just leave.
She swung that motherfucking chair and then picked up that damn thing. Oh, white girl, look. This bitch beat her ass again. Beat her ass for sure. She talking about beat her ass again.
I probably should have let her go one more time after she claimed it.
Not good.
Y'all better protect that bitch all day.
There you go, Cassidra. For the times when you
That's
can't
what
get away.
again. That's what again. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Oh my Lord. They
Right.
get beat up. They just don't be knowing what to do they? They know they
Look,
gonna get it. Why they keep messing with black people? Leave black people alone. Leave them alone. What are we
see, at the
doing
end of
here?
the
Oh my
day,
God.
like, with self-love, you sanction your own, you would say they call it violence. That's what they want to call it. I don't care what they call it. I call
Boy,
it
that's
when the
evil.
bully puts your hands on you. You know, if you got to
That's
fight him
right.
every day for a year, at one point he gonna stop. He gonna realize, yo, it's not worth it. He punches
Yep,
me in the
there
face
you go.
every time. At least one, I might have
All
beat
you
him,
got to do.
but
One
he
time.
punches me one time in the face every time we fight, and it hurts. So
One time.
I'm not gonna. I'm
All
gonna
you
leave
gotta
him
do is
alone.
get to him one good time. And I guarantee you they'll leave you. I guarantee you it.
Right. So self love is, you sanction your own stuff. You move how you're supposed to move, and you do what you got to do. So I don't know. You got any final thoughts about this, Cassandra?
I love that
About
last
what we
video.
talked
That
about?
was the best. That was the best video ever. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, just to wrap up everything that we was talking about today, though.
Oh man. Forecast, I don't even know what to say. What did Khalid Muhammad say? Why the baby? I don't even know what to say. We've said enough. We've said enough. What else can we say? It's time for us to do something. We've said plenty. We've shown you videos. Now what? How are you gonna react? What are you gonna do? What's your next step? There's to say. I don't have nothing else to say. Videos, we've been doing this, we've been telling you, talking, and we still have people that still continue crazy stuff, continue to talk crazy, act crazy. You still answering them, you still having something, you still friends with them, you still going swimming with them, you still going, hanging out, you're calling them your best friend. What else do we need to say? I don't even understand why it's taking this long for us to get our shit together. I don't understand. I rest. I don't know what to say. I have nothing else to say. I think we've said enough. We
Don't,
showed it.
Cassandra.
Yeah, the white boy up there telling you. I mean, I don't know what else we need. So yeah, I rest.
Yeah. Y'all have y'all show coming up today or tomorrow in the morning for me,
We
but
do. We're gonna talk about yeah, we do. We're gonna do an interview with another expat. She just relocated here. We're gonna talk to her, and then next Thursday we're gonna talk about growing up without your dad. So we're talking about Black community, Black community.
Oh yeah. That's a good topic too. Yeah, I liked the topic last week too. It was definitely a good topic. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Make sure y'all subscribe
Yeah.
to Cassidra's channel, Realm in the Bush, and y'all support Cassidra and her organization, Realm in the Bush. Shouts out to Karma 804. Much love to Karma 804. Shouts out to Matron. The rest of y'all probably hugged up with y'all white boyfriends and girlfriends, and boyfriends include for the men too, you know, but that's a whole nother
So
topic.
you ain't kidding. Oh my God, that's getting ridiculous, man. Ooh, that's getting ridiculous.
So that's why they're not
They done
here. They
took
with
after
their
white folks,
white boyfriends
man.
and girlfriends.
They done took after the captor. They becoming just like the captive. They took on their personality for real, huh?
Yeah.
Phew. Wow.
You know, my last words. Let this sister have my last words. Because it's still true. All right. Hopefully it come on. Come on. Well, it probably ain't even working now. Let's see. Damn, that's crazy. It's not even long.
I just got back from Flint. Yeah, that Flint. I saw that dirty water with my own eyes. But not to my surprise, Governor Snyder, you're not much of a provider. 'Cause Flint ain't fixed. Flint ain't fixed. Flint ain't fixed. Flint ain't fixed. The children up there are sick. The lead in the water is thick. Flint ain't fixed.
Yeah, pretty much. So y'all drinking dirty water right now as we speak. So as always, man, we have got to start standing for something, or we're gonna keep falling for anything.
Peace, family.